to Alligator Adventure. How's everybody doing today?
Awesome.
Awesome. Alright guys, my name's Kristen if you haven't met me yet. To the left is the awesome Kelsey. So we're going to do some alligator feedings for you guys today. Now, before we get started, we have two very important park-wide rules to go over. So first, no one may be sitting or standing on these little wooden fences. Also, you may not have any children on your shoulders. I'm sure you're very attached to little darlings, but these guys out here are actually opportunistic feeders. We don't want anybody to get too up and close and personal with our alligators today, as you guys can see right there. So we're going to take a look around to make sure everybody looks good. Alright guys, my side looks good. Kelsey, how's your side? Awesome. Alright guys, thank you very much. Do keep in mind you can't hold your children like this in your arms. That's perfectly fine. Also, these fences right here are see-through. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So what we're going to feed these alligators today is some raw chicken. But it's okay because these guys have great immune systems, great digestive systems, so they can break down that raw chicken and the things in it like salmonella. Now, we're also going to be throwing a few of these. It kind of looks like a piece of charcoal. What it is though, it's actually called crock chow. Just gives them that extra little bit of nutrition. Now the alligators we're feeding for you guys today are American alligators. These guys range from the southern tips of Virginia all the way down to Florida and as far west as eastern Texas. Now there is another type of alligator, and it's called the Chinese alligator. We're very lucky to have some Chinese alligators here at Alligator Adventure. They're actually up front next to our Galapagos tortoises. Definitely check out the Chinese alligator while you're here because they are very endangered. There's only about 200 Chinese alligators out in the wild, so definitely check them out while you can. Now if you guys listen closely, you might hear that nice pop sound that these alligators make when they close their jaws on that chicken. What it is, these guys out here have super powerful jaws. The big guys especially, they can actually crush a cinder block to dust in one bite with those jaws. And it's because they have a bite force that's a little over 2,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. Super strong. And in that very powerful mouth, they have about 80 teeth. They go through about 3,000 teeth in their lifetime. Now the way that works, the best way I can describe it for you guys is if you ever got a box of ice cream cones, how the ice cream cones are all within each other, that's exactly how alligator teeth grow. So when one tooth falls out, there's one already sitting there growing. Now the guys up here jumping for us, they're going to be the hungriest. The ones to the sides aren't too concerned about us being here. They're not sick or anything like that. They're just not really hungry right now. Because alligators are what you call rotational
Myrtle Beach
feeders, which means these guys don't have to eat every day like we do. Not even every other day. Actually, just a piece of chicken can last an alligator about an entire week. So these guys don't eat nearly as much as you think. So because of that, they don't have as much energy to burn like we do. Since we eat every day, we have tons of energy. We're able to walk around all day long. Since these guys don't have that, they're very lazy animals. So they're actually going to kind of just chill, like these guys right here, sit in a nice cozy spot for a few hours, then maybe move their arms. So they're very lazy animals because of this. But I did mention earlier, they're also opportunistic feeders, which means if we do take some pieces of chicken, we toss these guys out here, they're still going to go after it. It's because it's right in front of their face. They're not going to mess up the opportunity for a free meal when it is sitting right there. So even though they're not coming up for food from us, they're still hungry. Or sorry, they're still going to go after that food. Alright guys, so as you guys look at our alligators and crocodiles, you guys can see they have some very nice long tails. An alligator's tail is usually about half the size of its body. It's great for swimming. In the water, these guys can go about 20 miles per hour. On land, they go maybe 10, 12 or so miles per hour. Usually on land, they do short sprints. They can't really run a long distance at a time like we can. And since, like I said earlier, since they don't have the energy, they can't do it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to the Pirates Forage.
Now they also use those nice long tails to jump for me, to grab the food. So if you guys watch, I'll try and get one to demonstrate.
Thanks, Marion. Good to see you again.
If you guys watch, I'm going to stick the end of the tail by the water like this guy right here. He's going to use the base of that tail to jump, to grab that chicken. Just like that. Now, it's not really a natural behavior out in the wild. They do that here at Alligator Adventure for us to feed them, for you guys to see. Now, what Kelsey and I are doing. It may look like a lot of fun, and it is, but please do not feed your alligators out in the wild because they're not going to do this behavior for you. And also it is against the law because alligators are naturally afraid of people. So if you feed them out in the wild, they lose that fear and they become more dangerous and they associate everybody they see with food. So again, please do not feed your alligators out in the wild. This is a really hefty fine for you and it can actually cost the alligator its life. Because if it is 6 feet or over, it usually does have to be put down. Now alligators, they are a type of crocodilian. There's 4 types. There's alligators, crocodiles, gharials, and caimans. We're very lucky to have an example of each here at Alligator Adventure. But we have some really cool ones, very extraordinary ones that we are super lucky to have. So I'm going to tell you guys about a few so that you don't miss out on them today. So first off, back in Crocodile Cove, back towards the Animal Hospital Crocodile Cove, we have one alligator back there, and her name is Bob. Now the reason she's back there is because she's a tailless alligator. She's actually born here at Alligator Adventure without that tail. It's the most common birth defect in alligators. So without that tail, Bob cannot swim. So if she were out here with everybody else, she could possibly drown trying to swim. So that's why she's back at Crocodile Cove. Perfect exhibit for her back there. Now also at Crocodile Cove, in the very center of Crocodile Cove, we have our false gharial. His name's Tommy. He's about 17 feet long. He is the largest false gharial on record in the world. So definitely check him out today. Now when you do go see Tommy, you're going to notice that his snout is a little crooked. Now what that is, it's actually just a calcium deficiency. So wherever Tommy came from before us, he didn't get enough calcium, he didn't get enough of that nutrient, which is why his snout did form kind of funny like that. And last but not least, we have a super extraordinary crocodile here at Alligator Adventure. I don't know if you guys have seen him yet today, but his name is Utan, and he's our king of the crocs, and it's for a reason. It's because he's about 20 feet long and 2,000 pounds. He is huge. Now the reason he is so big is because he's a hybrid between a Siamese crocodile and a saltwater crocodile, which is why he is so big. He's actually now 50 years old, the big 5-0. So definitely check him out today. He's actually that exhibit right behind you guys to those trees. Alright guys, I'm down to my last two pieces of chicken. I'm going to try and get a really good jump for you guys in the show. So while I wait for my alligators to jump for me, just to let you guys know, we are going to have another show. It's going to be right down that way, those green bleachers at 2 o'clock. You can see some pretty cool reptiles, including a baby alligator, and if you're in the first 2 rows, you can definitely pet them as well. Now, if you would like to hold a baby alligator for a picture, go right down that way next to our wolf exhibit at our photo booth. You can pay to get your picture taken holding a baby alligator. Alright, you guys, I'm down to my last piece of chicken. I'm going to try to get a really good jump for you guys in the show. Let's see who we've got. I'm going to try and be quiet so you guys can maybe listen to that pop sound that I was talking about earlier, what they use with their jaws. So here we go. Alright guys, I'm out of chicken. As soon as Kelsey's out of chicken, we're going to be done with our show. But if you have any questions for us, we'll be exiting right out that way towards the snack bar. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys enjoy the rest of your day here at Alligator Adventure.
Kelsey, what'd you think? Was that awesome? Yeah? What'd you think, Carter? Corbin? Awesome. How about you, babe? You hungry now? You want some chicken? Or some alligator?
I need a drink.
Go in front of the big fan. Well, there you have it, guys. Some alligator feeding. We're going to go look at those cool alligators they were talking about. They have one here, I don't know if you heard her, 20 feet long, 2,000 pounds, 50 years old. So I'll be periscoping that when we get over there, and any other cool things that we find. Follow us to see more of Alligator Adventure here in Myrtle Beach. Bye. You know, my stop broadcast never likes to work.